To the very most famous scripture that's quoted every Sunday morning, especially in the Protestant ranks, concerning the tithe. It's Malachi 3:10. It says, "Bring all the tithe into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house." Meat in my house. Is your church out of groceries? Has your church become a vegetarian? I'm saying this here because most ministers are here and over there, I think. Why are churches struggling so much? When there should not be a struggle financially anywhere. Because 2 Corinthians 9 said, "And God is able to make all grace abound to you, that you always having all sufficiency in all things may abound." Watch this. "To every good work." Do you can't realize, I can't tell you how many churches are afraid of me. Because they think I'm going to get all their money in the community. I've had them say it to me. I tell you, you got to watch them guys. I tell you, them guys, they know how to just get that money out their pocket. But yet, according to the scripture, you should not only be able to be a great blessing to your church, but to abound in every good work. So what's a good work to you? You ought to be able to abound in that as without ever touching what you consider this church finance. "Bring all the tithes in the storehouse. Prove me now, it saith the Lord of hosts, if I'll not open up a window." Now God's doing something. "Pour you out a blessing. There shall not be room enough to receive it." So tithe's motivation is what? Write it down. Obedience. The reason why we tithe is because we obey. It's in your marriage vows for both spouses, not just for the woman. So the motivation for tithing is obedience. Now what does the tithe do? Write this down. The tithe is the divine connector to the blessing. It connects the blessing. Genesis 1:28. "Be fruitful, always producing. Multiply, always increasing. Replenish, use it, fill it, then refill it." Then he said, "Subdue, control your environment, or your environment will control you." That's the divine connector to the blessing. We're going to go over this. Most of you know this, but we're going to go over this. So the motivation for paying tithe or giving tithe is obedience.